are keeping a close eye on the radar for tonight, and as we go into the next couple of days, the severe weather setup for this week, it is one where it looks a little bit more like June, where you have these thunderstorm complexes that will develop during the afternoon and then they'll weaken at night, and then what happens the day before will help set the stage for the chance of severe weather the following day. So very important to make sure you're keeping in close contact with what's happening with the radar here, and certainly what's happening with the weather in the days ahead. Right now, though, cluster of storms right along the Oklahoma-Kansas line. You can see Shane Helton tracking this. It's not severe, but it is at least showing a bit of an increase in the hail and the winds right on top of literally the Oklahoma-Kansas line here, north of Wichita. It is running to the east here, so at this current track, it will make its way towards Brayman and northern Kay County within the hour. They will be pretty noisy storms there, and so we'll see if they end up becoming severe. If they do, it would be for hail up to the size of quarters and winds of 60 miles per hour. This right here, the strongest storms that we see right now in the state. Then we go all the way down to the southwest. And while there's not a whole lot happening here in Oklahoma, a little bit of rain, we are seeing a pretty large cluster of storms that is going to be down in the Texas Panhandle, making a run into the big country of Texas here. And so this storm by Quanah just went severe. Now that is showing a sign of lifting up to the north. We'll see how far it can make it into Oklahoma before it begins to weaken. But this entire setup here that you see from Paducah to Matador, that is going to start to drop down to the southeast here. So while that will at least clip southern Oklahoma, many of us are going to be pretty quiet for the rest of the evening here. So once again, big picture, Oklahoma City, we are dry, and we'll be watching it over the next few hours here. But our severe thunderstorm watch that we have in effect right now is 10:19. It goes until 1 a.m., does not include the metro. And really the chances for any type of additional watches to be issued for tonight will be very low, except right along the Red River here. We're talking like Ardmore and down to the south. And I'll show you what I mean by that, because this cluster of storms that we see down to the south will hug the Red River. Also, that batch of storms that we see right along the Oklahoma-Kansas line there will make its way out of Kay County shortly after midnight. Big mess of storms, though, down across southern Oklahoma and far north Texas, and those will at least bring in a chance for some storms. Low threat for severe by 4 a.m. between Pauls Valley, west of Davis, and down by Ardmore, and that will keep moving to the east. So as we go outside here in Oklahoma City, no storm clouds here. It is quiet right now. Temps, they're mild tonight in the upper 60s. And there have been some pockets of strong winds, by the way, out by Elk City and Sayre. I've been seeing some gusts there in excess of 50 miles per hour with some of the northern fringe of these storms here. So just know that there will be at least some strong winds, but the tornado risk for tonight is very, very low. Highs tomorrow, mid to upper 70s to around 80 degrees, and yet another chance for severe weather will be moving in. Tomorrow, right now, the risk is marginal. We'll have an update tomorrow morning on KOCO 5 News in the morning. But for the moment, it looks like the main threat will be winds 50 up to 60 miles per hour during the afternoon and the threat for hail up to the size of quarters. There will be at least some isolated storms that try to develop tomorrow out in the Texas Panhandle, make a run in the western Oklahoma. And the way that really the setup is for tomorrow, it's just a bunch of isolated storm threats. Now, again, we are watching it closely, and we'll have an update tomorrow morning. But then as we go into Thursday, another day, severe weather chances marginal for central and western Oklahoma. So look at the timeline here as we go into Thursday. We're going to see a complex of storms that will be running out of Kansas and into northern Oklahoma. Isolated storms popping up even as we go into mid-morning on Thursday. Those will really rush to the east and become pretty bright on the radar here, with quite a bit of heavy rain by Thursday afternoon going into eastern Oklahoma. Then things will begin to settle down for a bit on Friday. Have a north wind in here on Friday, which means that the risk for severe weather will be low. Saturday we'll have to watch. There will be a bunch of storms out there for Saturday. I know it's the weekend, but there will be a bunch of storms coming in here. We'll have to watch the risk for severe weather closely on Saturday. But of all the days that I have in the forecast here for severe weather, right now Monday stands out the most with the storm system swinging through here, where Monday may see a bit of a higher end severe weather threat than what we're going to see for this week. Plenty of time to watch it. We're still about 6 days out. But we are rounding up the month of April, going into the month of May, the peak of severe weather season, and 9 out of 10 days, the next 10 days, we'll all have storm chances. And you're up to date with the latest First Alert forecast.